Good morning, everyone. This is daily trading analysis with the market forecast for today, 19th of October, Wednesday. So basically, we were in the power hour yesterday, we were pushing higher, strong into the close. In the overnight, we were holding yesterday's close until something happened. We are since then, since about 2 in the morning, more or less, we are stair-stepping down. We lost this blue dot line, the famous last week high, 11,253. We were double tapping this resistance again, doing new lows. We kind of reclaimed that, but VWAP didn't hold, and we are again breaking down pre-market lows. In the 30-minute chart, we can see that we are barely holding this channel, this ascending channel, important ascending support for the Nasdaq. We are in this 11,140 range that we had on Monday as a top of the range for the day, for the regular trading hours day. Then we yesterday held that one, and we basically couldn't hold these levels. We will see what happens because we have this conjunction in this spot. Key levels are trading in this spot. So interestingly, we need to see this level holding. If we break down 11,100, I think bad things can happen. So why the market did this? So the first thing that we have noticed is that dollar is pushing strong. If we change to the 2-hour time frame, we can see that these two market structures, consolidations, and the previous 112, sorry, it did hold quite well. It held very nicely, and we are breaking this descending resistance into this near-term descending resistance. If we change to the 30-minute, we can see this breakout more clearly. So a strong dollar means bad earnings. Not bad earnings, but earnings will not have the same impact with a strong dollar because these businesses, these stocks are trading overseas, so they have to pay the deal for the strong dollar will have them struggle. Apart from that, what else we can see? UK 100 is breaking also this ascending support, the same channel, and if we focus out, we are again pulling back from this bounce of 6,800, this big key level. If we change to the 30-minute again, we can see this descending resistance break and this support that now is struggling to be held by the FTSE. High yield corporate bonds, they pushed yesterday. Let's change to the 5-minute. They held nicely, same as TLT. These are treasury bonds. We need this to hold because they have a strong correlation with the market. High yield and treasury bonds need to push higher to break previous pivots like this one in 723 and previous EMA for the market to show signs of strength. Inverted yield curve is very interesting to see. We are still pushing higher. So fears of recession are decreasing. We are seeing the market with different eyes, with maybe a bottom, we don't know, but this key level is holding. We have still to see a change of market structure, this pivot and this other big pivot, and until the final move into this minus 0.15%, that will mean that we are basically pushing the fears of recession out. The 10-year is pushing 4%, is going higher. This strength in the yields and the and the bonds for the 10-year and the 2-year are making the market go lower. Along with the strong dollar, this is a bad situation for the market and for the Nasdaq. We don't know what will happen with earnings, but in this situation, with high bond yields, strong dollar, earnings will be impacted, and maybe the sentiment will be more bearish than bullish. This is a tricky spot here. We are pricing in for the end of this year. We are pushing back up again. In December, 4.2% of interest rates, and the unbelievable almost 5% for April next year. People out there, they don't even know what is coming. This 5% April next year will be disastrous, will be enormous, crazy interest rates. People out there don't know what is coming. We are privileged because we know the nuances of these markets, and these yields are crazy. From almost 5%, we barely decreased to 4.8% in September. So 6 months, at least 6 months without any cut in interest rates. Until December, maybe we can see one cut in December next year to 4.6. So next year will be very, very painful for interest rates. And I think this is being priced in Nasdaq and in S&P 500 in the price action. For sure, we are seeing weakness across the board because of this. Strong dollar, strong yields, be careful. Apart from that, sector funds, energy, more or less holding. Financials is pulling back a bit. Let's zoom out a little bit. Maybe the 1 hour. We can see a strong consolidation down here for financials. Utilities, we were more or less touching the bottom, again forming nicely. Maybe perhaps some market structure down here for a possible move to the outside. We will see. I think we can see this kind of pattern. We are making a strong channel, and we can see for sure maybe 70 if the yields and dollar allow for that. XLK, the big sector fund for technology, still quite in the red, almost 1% in the red, and the daily we are barely recovering this 122 level. And regarding the big tech stocks, Apple is pulling back from this descending resistance. It's in the middle of not nowhere, but it's pulling back from this. We change to the 1 hour, we tap that after this push yesterday, and we are pulling back to the 200 in the 1 hour time frame. Microsoft, more of the same. We mark the bottom on Microsoft. It is very interesting to see, and we can change to the weekly. We bounce of this big, huge ascending support, and 220 was a key level if you wanted to perhaps take a position in Microsoft. We have to take into consideration that maybe weakness is coming, but for sure Microsoft did a very nice bounce of the lows. Amazon is strong. Tesla is same as Microsoft, is putting new lows. It did on Friday last week, and we are now more or less trying to build a market structure, consolidation, support, but it has a lot of gap to fill on the daily until 260 and 265, a big gap on the daily. So we will see if Tesla, today is a big day for Tesla. We are expecting after market close earnings from Tesla, deliveries, outlook. It will be very, very interesting for Tesla. And also for the market, we know that Tesla is very market cap. It's almost 700 billion market capitalization. So it for sure will provide some opportunities if they have good earnings. it will for sure push the market up if Apple also allows for that. Google, it's trending more or less. It's not trending, but it's consolidating also. This blue rectangle area is the previous gap of the daily from back then, February 21. And we are waiting for today. Right now, things are not looking super good. We are actually, let's stay to the 5-minute, we are actually breaking the trend line. This is bad news. We need to hold 11,100 perhaps, but this is looking weaker, way weaker than yesterday. Will Tesla save the day with big earnings, with a big change in overall sentiment for tech? We will have to wait. Patience and discipline. We'll have to wait for the open. And not only for that, Tesla reports after market close, so be careful with today's price action. Today looks weak. Bonds and dollar are strong. So it is important to do your technicals, do your analysis, and take the day step by step. And perhaps I don't know what else to expect, but I don't know if I want to take any shorts, perhaps into the open, if this 11,100 doesn't hold, but I don't know. Quick, but I don't know if into the open we can see some structure here for the downside. And if this level holds, the only thing that I expect is to build some kind of structure to the upside for the break of last week high again over settlement. This pivot, this last week high is very important for me. It's been going sideways along this center point line, and I think this is right now not holding all the moving average, and this big ascending support makes a bearish case most likely into the open. But we will see. The day is long, and Tesla can change the market in a snap. So be careful. As always, thank you for your time. If you have any questions, you can comment down below and I will try to respond to all of you. If you found this video useful, please remember to click the like button and subscribe to the channel to receive notifications when I upload new videos. Remember that I upload new videos every single day for market forecasts like this one, very important one, market updates at noon, and market recaps almost into the close in the power hour. So I appreciate your time and see you in a couple of hours in the market update. Remember, discipline and risk management are key for success. Stay safe, everyone.